Um, Good morning. I was surprised with the Be Live studio this morning. There's a couple of changes I didn't even know about. So there you go. That must have happened through the day today or through the night last night. Um, Welcome to the Daily Lenormand card spread reading, and I'm Boundy, psychic medium, bringing this to you from a beautiful day in Port Elliot, South Australia. So, for those who are new, welcome. For those who are watching replay, welcome as well. And we'll get into the card reading. It is just a general card spread, so tap into your abilities with your own gut feeling, intuition, psychic senses, or your direct connection with your guiding spirits. Let's go. Now, very similar in some respects to yesterday's, because we do have a couple of cards in the same space, there and there. But we're using the Guild of Reverie Lenormand deck as per usual for a weekday, expanded edition, and consulting with the owl cards as well, those beautiful wise birds. They're lovely, aren't they? And today I choose joy, which I certainly do. Yesterday was a wonderful day of challenges and growth, and today I'm choosing joy as a response because we can. We choose how we feel. We don't have to accept what is the automatic reactions we have, because that's old energy that is revisiting us every time to say, oh, you remember how you felt last time when it was something like this. Well, bring in the joy of what is new and what you're learning through the process. Good morning, Sarah. Lovely to have you here. Oh, there's a change too. Be Live are bringing in, that's a very big comment section this time. Some new things to discover as we move forward this morning. We have the 5 cards in the usual spread, the cross spread. It's the birds, the owls, more particularly, in the home space. We've got the wiser woman, the mature woman in the workspace. It's the stars, moon. No, this one's the moon, isn't it? It's not the stars. This is the moon in the unexpected space. The dice in our role, and we've got the birch broom and whip, which is in that outcome. And this was where it was yesterday as well. So we've got continuation of this trend for clearing and cleansing and getting things moving today. So it's still a work in progress for us. So I know I'm starting with the last card first, but we can read them how we like. So it really is that energy of a cleanse, of allowing things to move through that you don't need anymore, and really wipe that slate clean and get that floor clean. Get the energy moving through so that what we're doing is, it really does feel like a release and a cleanse and letting things be as they are meant to be. Okay. I will start now from the home base card, which is the owls. Similar energy still from yesterday. It is that being in listening more than speaking and getting out there as far as the expression goes. It is more that listening is what I'm feeling still. So we're needing to put on our wise face. Sometimes it can be hard, but having that patience to really sit, listen, and then if you feel that you need to, yes, fly off, do what actions you need to as a response to that. But it is after wise consideration of what the full facts of, what as much as possible you can find out of the full facts in your family situation. That is the home base. So hopefully you can manage that really well. Good morning, Shaz. That really is a big comments area they're putting in there. Wonderful. We can read it clearly, can't we? I don't need to repeat it. So bring that energy into your day from that home base, that is your foundations. Where you live mostly is that space from home, where we've learnt most of what we have in our life, really. And wise woman in the business sense, in the work sense, it is bringing in that is our life experience to where we are now. Considering, all aspects, sometimes reflecting, seeing through a window. What comes to mind, because my windows are a bit dirty at the moment, is make sure you wash your windows first so you're getting a clear picture of what is happening in your workspace, so that what you're looking upon is with clarity, is with that is going to give you the best decision making. It might not be all decisions to make. It could be just the doing today, actually getting, having that reflecting time and then put into action whatever it is that you're needing to do in your day to day. I love, like, it really is, you can see these different rays of light coming through the window. And it's all of those, we think that the air is clear and clean around us, but we know from this that the dust particles, that is invisible to our eye, is still present here. And we're needing to tap into that energetics more so, I think, in our day as well, not just that is the obvious. So see what you can see and bring into your work day today from that is more metaphysical, esoteric, all of those things that are almost on that invisible level, but we know that it's there because we feel it. So I'm feeling that feeling. Moon energy, it is, now I'm trying to think what phase of the moon are we up to, but what we get here is that unexpected time in any part of the day that can bring forward the energy of what is going to shine that moonlight, that caring, nurturing type of cycle that we're in. I'm hearing many say, in other avenues that I delve into, the energy is feeling a bit heavy and we're shifting through. There's always going to be the cycles of energy moving. That's the one thing that is a guarantee, that there is always going to be change. There's always going to be that movement. Nothing, absolutely nothing is static and still. So let's move with those times. Have the awareness of when the moon is showing her energy, or it, it depends. Do you give the moon a personality? What sort of energy is going to pop into your day from that moon energy of the card even? It does bring forward some, the understanding of what might be for today in those moments. Good, thanks, Shaz. So it's the last quarter of the moon here. Cool. I thought it was coming up for a full moon soon. I just wasn't too sure. It's in what way it touches you is what you're needing to recognise in today. The moon's presence is around and about each and every one of us all the time, but we do get those those bursts of energy and things that we're needing to keep an eye on. You'll sense it when you feel a presence. And with the dice as our role, it is that playfulness. It is that being ready for anything that's like the roll of the dice, and really, accepting that sometimes things aren't within our control. This is our role. So it is our task today probably to have more of that awareness for ourselves, is that uncertainty is okay because everything does change. It's not static. And we're going to be rolling with the dice along that energy of what is coming, of what might be, even in those moments of mindfulness, presence, being present, understanding that in the context of where we are at that point in time, throughout the day, at any point. It's really knowing. It's knowing ourselves a little more too, to understand when that might be something we don't have that control, particularly at that point in time, but it's okay. Okay. And I do sense it's with more of a playfulness. I love playing Yahtzee. Shaz knows that. I love playing games, the type of board games. When you're at home by yourself, it's not always possible, that type of thing, but we can still have the energy around it as if we are, and really bringing it in as far as this that we've got here with the owl's guidance is, I'm choosing joy. So enjoy that cleansing. Bring it in as something that you can be grateful for in a happy sense, a joyful sense, and a wonderment of what might be next. You might be someone who is sensitive to what is your future and what's coming. It still needs preparation at some point, cleansing out to allow what is new to come in. So now I'm just trying to think, what am I doing here? Yes, going back to that scene. I had a momentary, oops, what am I doing here? I had to click another button. Some of those things take a bit of time to think through. I'll have a full screen here, so there you go. Thank you for being here. I will leave it at that for now. Trust your own intuitive senses and what your spirit guides are bringing to you through your day. It could be just that chance roll of the dice for you when you're feeling a little confused in that. Trust that what is the process, what you're doing, the cleansing out, the letting things go, or deliberately sweeping them out, taking them away. It is your choice to choose joy, like the owl said. Thank you, and thank you, Sarah. Thank you. Have a blessed day with love and joy. That really is a big piece of the screen there. For those who are on Twitter and Twitch, you don't get to see the comments coming up from the Facebook and YouTube. Unfortunately, it doesn't connect in that way that I've got this working, but it all works out as best it can. Be you. I'll see you tomorrow. Namaste.